just voice swap it when we have another ASMR video. What's going on? Another video. After like, you know, after a minute, a couple weeks, right? So everybody can get off my everybody can calm down, leave me alone. I've read all the comments, okay? I'm in it, I'm in the world, alright? I'm in the YouTube world, even though I'm not making a video. I've read all, oh damn, Suave must be taking it really hard because he hasn't made a video in like 2 weeks. Damn, he must be really depressed ever since New Orleans because, yo, I hear it all, man. Oh, he must be really hurt right now because of, alright, I read all the comments, and you know what? You're absolutely right. It was tough. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not gonna sit here and be some big man and just you know, lie to y'all and you know, sit here and just say. And I was saying this to Abby the other night. You know, there was a part of me that wanted to come back and just kind of, you know, talk about Fear the Walking Dead or just talk about what's going on with the debate and pop culture and just get back in the swing of things. But you get to a certain extent of your channel, of the popularity of your channel and the views and the followers and the trolls, the haters, the positive people, everybody. You get to a point where it's a little bit bigger than you, and you have, to a certain extent, a responsibility to, you know, talk about certain things. Like, I put my life out there, and the few videos we made in New Orleans, I put that out there. So why would I throw that out there? You guys love it, and then me come back home and not, you know, speak on that, because I know I was telling her that if I'm watching one of my favorite YouTubers and they did something like that and then went back to the right, like I want to hear what's going on, I want to hear their opinion, I want to know what's going on, you know. So this video is for that. Good old ginger ale. Good old ginger ale. The bubbles. Oh my god, the major bubbles. As you can tell, I trimmed down the beard because it was already as long as I could take it when I was in New Orleans, and it's been like 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's like it was extremely just long. It was probably down to like from here to here, and it was just gross. Like, I mean, I would eat food and it was just like, okay, I would eat food and then it would just get all over. So I had to trim it down. It's a little shorter than I would like it, but give me like a week or two and I think it'd be fine. Anyways, let me just, before I get into the whole story and my thoughts and talk about you guys and everything, let me show you what I have here. I didn't have time. I don't want to make like a fucking wooden cutting board with random olives and grapes and fuck that. I don't got time for that. I don't got time to make it look pretty. That thumbnail though. So I have a bunch of fancy schmancy cheeses. Well, for what I paid for, they better be fancy schmancy, right? But this one is I wrote it down here, a prairie sunset, like, what the hell? It's like cheddar mixed with something else. I don't know. This is Taleggio. This is a Cypress Grove. I don't know, man. These are fancy ass cheeses. All right. I'm not a fancy ass. All right. I'm a hood. All right. I know American cheese and government cheese. Anyways, I don't know. These are fancy cheese. One of my friends works in like this fancy cheese place, and I just wanted like a nice cheese platter, and I tried all the cheeses, and they were a bomb. So I have all these cheeses, and I have like a bunch of I have some prosciutto, I have some calabrese, some capicola, some chorizo, some Genoa salami. I also have these fancy looking crackers, no racial. They're called Rain Goes Crisps. And then I have this fig Newton's fig spread that she said to put it on the cracker with some stuff. And I have a muffaletta spread. It's just an olive spread. So we go work it out. Anyways, let me take a bite of something. I have this metal big ass knife because fuck plastic. Alright? You go listen to my clinking and you go like it. Alright. She said to take off the skin parts. So I will do that. Bomb. But yeah, guys, I think that whole trip was just really a test to not for her, I don't think, but definitely for me. You know, that one of the things I love so much about women is that women, you guys are just way more braver than men when it comes to relationships. You guys put it all out there. You say how you feel. You just put all your cards on the table, and you don't hold back. You guys have faith. You guys hope. You guys dream. You guys just jump in there. And men don't. We definitely don't. You know, obviously I talk about this a lot, and I have a horrible. I have every. Let me keep it real. I have every reason to think in my cynical ways, but I because of my past and because of what I've been through and whatever. But that's no reason to put that on anybody else. But for somebody to say don't let your past dictate your, how dare you, man? Like you don't know what somebody's been through in their past. You don't know the kind of shit they were. So to just be like, forget that shit and just concentrate now. That shit's harder. That's just easier said than done. And I've been talking to Abby for almost 2 years. And I think she dated like one guy in those 2 years for like a second. And she never pressured me, man. Like, she never. She has so much patience. Like, waiting for something that she doesn't know if it's a guarantee. And she never pressured me. She never asked me, like, what are we? And she never did the typical fucking female thing where she's like, I'm not gonna talk to a guy every day for this long, 2 years, and not have it go somewhere. So what are we? What are we doing with this? Like, give me something so I know to stay. Like, she never did any of that. She just stayed being my friend. And yes, there was something between us. Yes, it was like, but she never like restrained me from anything from my life. She never did anything, and she just waited, which is like, which, by the way, I do not recommend. I don't want like I don't want a bunch of females being like, well, shit, like, if Suave changed, then the guy I've been waiting for 7 years. I'm gonna keep going. No, I don't want you. Like, you gotta know when to say when. But the thing with me is, I always kept it honest with her. I always let her know, like, listen, we're not dating. We're not doing anything. Like, I know there's feelings that way. I always kept it 100 with her all the time. And I think when we finally decided to have this trip, in the back of my mind, I did have that feeling of sometime during this trip, she might be like, well, now that we've established this, you know, what's gonna go on from here? Like, what are we? And she never did any of that. She never did any of that. And this trip, I never looked at it like, this is gonna be my deciding factor whether or not. I never looked at it. My fucking brain is so negative when it comes to relationships that I just looked at it like, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend who's hot and I talk to every day, and just, yeah, like, I'm not gonna talk to somebody every day and never meet them, so this is cool. I'm gonna hang out with my friend and chill with her. But it ended up turning into something else, and still, we still haven't had that conversation on what are we and what are this and that. And we probably won't. But I'll tell you this, I don't want to fuck around with anybody else. I just don't. And that right there is not a hard decision. It's not. I didn't make it on my own. It's just, there's nothing in me. There's no want in me to want to, like, fuck around with anybody else. There isn't. It's that simple. It's just that simple. I just don't have it in me. I think once you start sitting down and making plans and pressuring your man for this and for that, and what are we, and you gotta make a decision, blah, blah, blah. Not even for your man, like for a woman or whatever, like, because I'm sure guys pressure women too to do the same shit. So it's I think once that begins, it really turns off the other person and it makes them not want you anymore. All I know is this, guys. I love talking to Abby every day. I love that she's my best friend. And I love that she's just in my life. And that's it. I mean, we didn't have a sit down and she didn't, and talk about this, talk about that, what are our plans, whatever. It was just an awesome trip and it needed to happen and it did. I mean, we did so much fun stuff. I mean, we watched live jazz. We checked out the architecture around Bourbon Street and the French Quarter, and we went to Cafe du Monde and got some baguettes. We went to church. I went to church on vacation. Ain't that some shit? At the St. Louis Cathedral in the French Quarter, right there in Jackson Square. We walked around the harbor. We went to the Fried Chicken Festival and saw Manny Fresh perform with like a couple of people from the old Cash Money crew. What else? We had a super expensive, fancy schmancy like filet mignon and wine dinner. And then we did like regular shit, like we ordered pizza and ate fried chicken wings and watched the Saints game in our Airbnb house. We went to Walmart and she was like amazed by how big Walmart is, and I don't know, it was just such a great vacation, and I'm glad I went on it. I have no regrets. Y'all can keep asking if we're dating and we're this and that. I don't know what we're doing. All I know is I like it. I like it. And you know what? I want to thank everybody though. Like, there was a few hate comments and a few negative shit here and there, but for the most part, like 90% of y'all have been super positive, super nice, just really supporting me and Dolce Foodie, and just, I don't know, it was just an amazing experience. I love that we made a couple videos. If you haven't checked out those videos, go check them out. We're both showing our faces, we're talking in regular voice, and I will say this, as much as I've been sitting here telling you about my trip and telling you how I feel about her, and I'm still myself. I'm still gonna be stupid, goofy Birdo. I'm still gonna flirt with girls online and in real life and be dumb and whatever, but as much as I sat here and told you everything about the trip and me and how I feel and yada yada yada, and how we didn't sit down and talk about future plans between whether we're in a relationship or not. We did plan one thing. It's not in concrete, but I will be seeing you, Abby, in London in a few months. So, all you London ASMR viewers, let's have a meetup. So London, I'm looking forward to London. So that should be a good look. I know I like hardly ate anything here, so I apologize. Next video should be better.